Let's talk Tango and Cash, which, you know, watching the film last night, I'd say there were several near-death experiences happening there. Am I right?
You're right about that. Now, there was a lot of things that were done on the spur of the moment, leaps and jumps, and especially sliding down the cables, which a lot of fellows, including us, got a little banged up on. But that hero van, that stupid black truck that had a mind of its own, it's like, what was that, like Knight Rider? This is like Knight Rider's son. It was like, you know, the retarded truck son. This thing was uncontrollable. What they built it all on the top.
Top heavy.
Yeah, it was built like Mae West. It was like if you went around the corner, it'd fall over. Of course, they let him drive. Can we talk? It was a
good choice.
It's like butt in his mouth. Then I said he's just doing it for the movie, but he picked me up at the airport once and drove me home. Goldie was like, I'm taking the seatbelt, wrapping it around my face. Yeah, he's a little wild.
That was a tough gig. That truck though.
Yeah.
It
was.
So tougher than driving the construction equipment, which is also, I mean, you guys can drive anything.
We didn't have to go very far, but that wasn't the easy thing.
Jumping around that stuff when it's moving is, that was.
Well, the great thing is that you always get, you show up at 3 o'clock and at 4:30, you know, everybody's ready to work, so they throw you in an earth. What was it? 15 tons? I don't know. An earth mover, and you learn to drive it in 5 minutes. Literally 5 minutes. So he said, well, you know how to stop it.
And he said, well, jump from the hero van that's being crushed by two 30-ton earth movers, and remember, there's no margin for error. I said, excuse me, my entire life is a mistake. I mean, I got here by accident. I mean, I don't want to be crushed. I don't want to be like munched.
You're looking at like nine levers, and you don't know.
So yes, near-death experiences, yes.
There were many. Did you guys know each other at all before you came together on the project?
Yeah, we lived actually in the same neighborhood about 6 years ago. And then...
I'd hear him roar by once in a while.
Yeah, I would roar by. And then I got a job and moved out, and Kurt's still there.
So this is a bit of an image change for you. I mean, everyone's been pointing that out. The glasses, you're very, very well dressed.
Thank you very much. Actually, I've worn glasses since I was 13. I just never had the nerve to wear them in films. Actually, I did wear it once in Nighthawks. But I thought, I'm tired of always being relegated and stereotyped by characters I play. I mean, those are performances, those are roles. I'm not Rambo. I don't walk around a bow and a dead hog on my shoulders, around. No, it's not a bad idea. So I said, I'd like to play one thing that's a little closer to home, something a little bit more verbal and interplay between another living human, sort of a human, something with a heartbeat, and this seemed like the ideal choice.
What about this, there is the myth of the Hollywood ego, and for example, this has been, two women on a picture, everyone would have said, well, they're catfighting like crazy. You guys seem to get along well. Is it, why?
It can happen both ways. I mean,
As long as he got the best lines, he was real happy. You notice every punchline where it ended up in whose mouth? Who punched it out?
Yeah. You know, the editor's last name is Russell. No, it can go both ways, that's for sure. But we weren't fortunate. We were just...
No. Seriously, he's easily the nicest guy I've worked with on films. He really is. He's what you see here is what it is.
He's worked with some of the nicest.
And I've worked with some real nice guys. They're all in prison, like Dolph and these guys, and Mr. T, and we worked out Thunder Lips, and Hulk Hogan. I worked with some real sweethearts.
Is this, I don't know, watching this picture, it seems to be a real, a male fantasy picture, right? Big trucks, a fabulous-looking girl, you get to, lots of, I mean,
we'd rather have big girls. We'd rather have the big girls than you can have the girl.
What? Well, working together, like, you don't often co-star with, it's not often a co-starring bill, right?
No.
It's Sylvester Stallone and I guess lately it's been different for you with Tequila Sunrise, but, an equal billing thing is, let's face it, just not that common these days.
No. But I don't have any problem with that. See, to me, billing is ridiculous. For example, on the Rocky films, I never put my name above the title. I mean, I think there's been such a war over billing. If you're good, it's going to come through. So you're down 2 inches or whatever. So that never entered into it. But I did want to work with someone who I felt can carry a film easy on his own. So putting us together, we would support one another rather than working with someone who you weren't sure of. I knew Kurt that could do it. I knew he could do action.
Not, take any billing at all.
And I know he came cheap, so we took him. No.
You just mentioned Rocky quickly. Rocky 5, I hear, is it already filming or
No,
filming any
no,
second
please.
now?
No, January 15th we'll start back
Yeah.
in Philadelphia, and it's kind of like the return home. It's back to the streets, and the way I like the character in the beginning.
Yeah, and you're
Yeah.
not, it's John Avildsen
Yeah,
who's directing this time
original
again,
team,
yeah.
right? And believe it or not, Rocky has brain damage. What did he have before? I don't know, but he's even worse.
Okay, I know we're running out of time. Dreams. I want to know what you guys dream about at night. I don't mean aspirations. I mean, you know, when you were little, did you have a reoccurring King Kong dream or something? Kurt, we'll
Was
start
it-
with you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
you got me off the hook there when I was little. When I was
Or
little,
now
the
now.
dreams are a lot
Yeah,
different.
you used to have terrible dreams about eating these giant ice
Yeah.
cream sandwiches, and you wake up every morning his mattress was
Yeah,
gone.
It came true. No, when I was little, I dreamed baseball dreams. You know, hitting home runs and doing that
God.
kind of stuff. And he was obviously dreaming
She
about the
doesn't wanna
9-year-old
hear
girl
that.
next door.
She doesn't want to hear
And
baseball
now you dream about the
dreams.
8-year-old girl next door.
My dream. See, I have a serious dream. I don't know. I had a dream. I was in a karate fight with a female who's like the greatest karate person in the world, with giant, like parking lot flashlights, right? And she kept beating me, and every time she kept dropping her flashlight, I'd pick up a smaller one until she had a flashlight this big, and I had one 30 feet long, and I still got.
Was she in black high heels?
Oh yeah, chrome. She was wearing a chrome dress. What do you think it means?
This is a real dream you had?
Last night, right?
Oh, I'm not going to confess to this. Well, Dr. Freud, yes. No, it was this battle with flashlights. What do you think that means?
I don't know, but I'll have it analyzed. I'll
Stay
let
out of the
you know.
neighborhood?
Yeah. So I know we're getting the rap queue. What's coming up in the future after Tango and Cash? Any projects?
Well, mine's Rocky. How about you, guy?
I'm gonna start a picture. It's called Ricochet right now. I don't know if it'll remain that title or not. Sometime in January.
It's really a great title.
With?
You think so?
Yeah, why don't you call it Bear Trap?
I'm already bugging him about how can we make this thing work. I'm real scared about it too because he's not going to be there. I mean, it sounds kind of silly, but I got very comfortable with the fact that Sly was always there.
I'll tell you,
know?
I wish this film, Tango and Cash, was still going on. It's the kind of film you could, I'm serious. If it took 2 years to make, no problem. It was that much fun.
Okay.
And that's the truth.